Morning.
Good morning. Hi, Kirst.
Hi, everyone. Oh, there we go. Hope everyone is well.
There you
Good
go.
morning, Kirst.
Good, good. Okay, hold on.
I'm saying good morning. I've got no idea what time it is by you, Kirst.
Oh, it's 11. Sorry.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. Lovely to see you.
Yes, and you guys, amazing, amazing, amazing. Lekker. Janet, Zoom user.
Richard.
Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's pin. Sorry, let me just pin this quickly here on my laptop. Uh, mm, okay, that's good. Okay, amazing. Well, I hope everyone had a good sleep. And we'll keep it nice and light this morning for you. uh, okay, let me just see. Okay. All right, so just have enough cushion so that you guys are comfortable, obviously. And then let me see here. Yeah, there we go. That's good. Let me bring it a little closer. Cool. All right. So uh, just make sure that your guys, you can hear me all right. Yes, I'm sure that's fine. um, just make sure that everyone is on mute. So there's a few of you still with your volume on. If you might just turn that off, please. There's a Samsung with a, yes, great, thank you. Okay, just because when we do the chanting, then there's a bit of feedback. Okay, so just have enough cushions so that you guys feel comfortable, all right? And you can obviously adjust your legs at any point during the practice. So please just do whatever you need to do, okay? And we'll start together today with the opening chant. So we'll do call and response. The peace mantra Sahana Vavatu. This is going to go line by line. And obviously you just join in at home as we chant this together. Okay. So let's start the practice today. You can just sit comfortably, however that works for you. Remember to stay connected here to the area between your pubic bone and your navel for support. So your navel here and your pubic bone down here. And you've got that good solid support from the hatha zone. All right, so let's just come to sit, relax the shoulders, close the eyes. And maybe take a full deep breath in the nose and a big sigh out your mouth. And then your lips soften and close. Feel the tongue release in the mouth. Feel the energy lifting up through the crown of the head, creating space and gentle lift at the back of the neck, up the back of the skull. And then you feel energy also sinking down, rooting through the sit bones, plugging into earth. And there's this lightness and space in between. The breath, just let that flow naturally in and out of your nose. It's really wonderful to have you connect with me this morning from wherever you are in the world, sharing this time in community. So the peace mantra Sahana Vavatu. If you're not familiar with the chant, you can just hum along or just listen to the sounds as we start the practice together today. Find an exhale breath. And then breathe in. Sahana Vavatu. Sahana Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvina Vaditamastu Ma Vishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. So may both of us together be protected, may both of us together be nourished. May we work together with great energy. Our work together be brilliant and effective. Om, peace, peace, peace. You can slowly open the eyes. I always like to do a gentle stretch of some sort before I sit to free the body. So today we'll just roll the shoulders up, back and down. So a simple seated stretch today, just freeing the body a little before we continue to sit. So feel good in the body. Then you lift your hands, make a soft fist, and then you roll out the wrists. And take the hands out to the side next to the body. Lift your left arm up, turn the palm up, reach up so the side body lengthens. And then you can take a little bend over, just release around the ribs, waist. You can always look up, down, really whatever feels good. So don't get stuck, you can always move in these little stretches. Okay, we'll switch to the other side. Let the right arm palm face up so you can lengthen, free the shoulder, and then take a lovely bend to the side. Good. And you will come back up. You can hold on to your knees. So if you're in your Japanese sitting position on your shins, just kind of move to the side like little half circles, because we're all different in how we need to sit. So just kind of freeing up your spine. You can even do this on a chair. You kind of take some big circles, half circles, release your spine. Oh, lovely. Good. And then let's just start with Brahma Mudra. So it's a lovely releasing practice for the optic nerve and for the neck. So sitting up tall, relaxing the shoulders. Keep your gaze soft and your breathing normal. And then going very, very slowly, you start turning your head to the right. Without moving the spine at all or the shoulders. When you reach round about shoulder height, keep turning your eyes around the corner behind you. Hold there, pause for a moment. When the eyes reach back, shoulder, and then the head and the eyes turn very slowly back to the middle. It should take about 8 to 10 seconds each direction. Then we'll go over to the right, left. Turn your eyes far left. Eyes reach back to about shoulder height. Bring the head back towards the center. Good. And then we'll lift the chin up. Keep your mouth closed and look down with your eyeballs. With that lovely stretch under the throat. And then you bring the head back to the center. And you'll gently bring the chin down towards the chest, but lift the back of the skull and look up with your eyeballs. And slowly bring the head back to the middle. They're doing a bit of maintenance work here around the area, so there might be a little bit of noise in the background, but that's life, right? Especially if you live in the city. Okay, good. So Brahma Mudra, lovely practice to release. Okay, so let's just settle in to our seat. Find that support, Sthira below the navel, that lovely opening and freedom above your navel. So as you close your eyes here this morning, you may want to even take one hand below the navel, one hand above your belly button. And just feel these two areas. So sukha above the navel. So free, open, relaxed, happy. There's a gentle tone of the muscles below the navel so that you are supported from deep within the center of the body and the spine can feel light. And you can release your hands to wherever it feels comfortable. While keeping the mouth pretty soft, relaxed, jaw, tongue. Let's start this morning with some chanting of Om. So this mantra of Om, to repeat this, we'll do it 11 times. And this really does help to channel the river of your busy mind. And we also connect with the mantra Om as a good way to connect with the breath. You can treat it as a simple breathing exercise as well. And when you chant Om, you don't have to be too loud, you don't have to be in time with each other. And the M part of the sound always carries a little longer than the O sound. So that you have this lovely vibrating effect from the inside out. Don't force your breathing, just let it flow nicely. And then we'll sit in the resonance of the vibration. Start with an exhale, connect with the muscles and place below the navel. Pause. Lovely full breath in. Another 10, your own pace. As the vibration settles, body settles a little more into your seat. Rooted and grounded in the base. Spine light, and the sense of the heart floating. The breath is soft, calm. You see the reflection of your breath. Gentle movement at your navel. Move through our energy centers today. Just placing our awareness in these areas, visualizing, sensing the energy deep within the body. So if you bring your awareness down into your base, your seat, and you notice your two sitting bones and the base of your pubic bone. And this creates like a little triangle. with the pelvic floor in between. It's a gentle tone of the muscles of the pelvic floor. You feel the stability at your root. And perhaps you also find it useful today to maybe just kind of circle your awareness in a clockwise direction at these areas. It's nice and slow circles in a clockwise direction as we move through the energy center. And if you come up just a little higher at the center of the body, up the spine, a little higher than the top of the pubic bone, in the sacral region. So then from the two sitting bones, the base of the pubic bone, rising up, you have this pyramid shape supporting you from below. You circle, spin, slowly rotate, and visualize this area. You come up a little higher, the area of the navel, and just above, into the area of the solar plexus, deep within the center of the body, slowly circling, spinning, connecting with the space. Slowly rise up the area of the heart. The sternum, the chest, heart space. Maybe rotating, circling in a slightly wider circle. Feeling heart center. The circle gets a little smaller as you rise up into the area of the throat. Release your neck muscles. Feel the pit of the throat. Circle spin. Come up to the area, the center of the head, and deep within the middle of the brain, around the level of your eyes, your ears, top of the ears. The hypothalamus, the pineal, and pituitary gland. Small rotate circles. Visualize. Visualize piercing the crown of the head, sending the energy around the sides of the body and coming back down into the root, your base, seat. Come back up to the heart space. Just take a moment to sit with gratitude. We cultivate this from within the heart space, humbly, sincerely, giving thanks for our lives every day. Really trying to let this be a felt experience rather than listing things within the mind. Notice as you think, feel gratitude. For me, often this creates this inner smile. Really nice feeling, contentment, joy, happy. And so we'll come to do a little bit of breath work today, but it's very, very simple. So nothing fancy. We're not going to do any kriyas today. I just thought we'll keep it simple. And don't be too worried about the breath count. Making sure that when you're doing breath work, pranayama, that it doesn't strain the body or make you feel too uncomfortable in any way. So it can be very helpful to, if you can see my navel here, I like to have the thumbs around the area of the navel, and then the rest of the fingers just below the navel. So especially if you're newer to breath work or you find it difficult to connect in the beginning, this is very, very helpful. Okay. So when we do the inhale breath, you want to maintain the connection below the navel so that you're not just sticking your belly out when you breathe in. It's held from below so the breath can lift up into the area above the navel. And then you feel the breath in the sides of the body, the back of the body. And then eventually the chest lifts at the top of the inhale. And when you exhale, it's a passive release. So there's a little pause. And then you let the exhale release from the top down. So the chest falls. You feel the side ribs start coming in. And then again, at the end of the exhale, there's this gentle toning of the muscles below the navel so that you release the breath fully from the body. You never lose this connection here. So you're not like relaxing it completely. But you're working with a subtle tone here so that you don't cause tension above your navel. Okay. And then without making you too confused, just a reminder to also, you're connecting with your pelvic floor at the base as well. But if it's new to you, don't worry too much about that. Just connecting with these two spaces below and above the navel. So today, I'll guide you through a couple of very simple practices. So the first one, we'll breathe in through the nose, and then you're going to exhale out pursed lips. So you make a round sensation with your lips, like you have a straw in your mouth. And you're going to breathe out through the pursed lips. So the inhale is going to be shorter and the exhale longer. All right. So I'll make it manageable count for everyone. And it's really just about feeling the exhale releasing, connecting with the space below the navel at the end. Okay. So if you want your hands on the belly, that's helpful. We'll do some of these first, and then we'll move on to the next practice. Okay. So make sure the shoulders are relaxed, and if you need to release your legs in any way, do that. So the eyes close and the awareness comes down to the space under your fingertips, below the navel, between pubic bone and navel. So this is the Hatha zone, or Uddiyana. Some of you might be familiar with the word Uddiyana, Ut meaning up. So we place our attention here so that we have good control of the breath from this space. Keep the upper abdomen soft and free, lips are closed for now, and the jaw and tongue are free. So you find your seat, connect with the pelvic floor softly, and then we exhale, gentle squeeze below the navel, under your fingertips. You pause at the end of the exhale breath. You take a full breath in, feel the navel expand, the thumbs, the side body ribs fill, and then the chest lifts. Feel full, notice that, pause, purse the lips, and then release the exhale. Gently squeezing below the navel now, pause at the end of the breath. Manage the space below your navel, full inhale through the nose. Feel the thumbs expand, side ribs, then the chest. Pause at the top, feel full. Purse the lips and release the exhale. Gently squeezing below the navel, manage that space. Pause, empty. Now inhale again, feel the navel expand, side ribs fill, chest, so we feel full. Pause. Purse the lips, exhale, release. Now make it active at the end of the exhale by toning gently below the navel. So now you're empty. Then you pause at the end of the breath. Manage the space below the navel, pelvic floor, inhale through the nose. So feel the breath expand in all directions. Full, pause. Purse the lips, exhale, let it release. So it's passive. Now it's active below the navel. So you're empty, pause, manage between pubic bone and navel. Inhale deeply through the nose. Feel full, pause at the top. Now exhale, release. Connect below the navel, empty. Now try 3 or 4 of those on your own. Remember, it's just breathing. Don't worry if you make a mistake. It's a nice full breath in. So feel the fullness, all directions. Relax your shoulders. Close the lips, exhale. Connecting below the fingertips. Good, another 2 or 3. So you're really in it, you're engaged and present. For this practice, it's not too important to count. As long as the exhale is longer than the inhale breath, we're really connecting to this space below the navel. One more. You can keep your eyes closed, lips soften, close, and you stay internal. Let the breath return to its natural rhythm, light, soft, calm. Notice the effects of each practice. Great. We'll open the eyes again. All right, so let's just do 2 Simha Mudra today. I quite like these. They're quite energizing. So you inhale through the nose. When you exhale, you open your mouth, you stick out your tongue, look up with your eyes, and you spread your fingers. So you can do this on your shins, but we keep it simple to sitting today because we're here. No need to move the body. All right, so take the hands over the edge of the knees. Exhale below the navel. Breathe in. Good. One more of these. Simha Mudra. Inhale. Okay. All right. So let's finish today with 2 more practices, Shitali Pranayama, so the cooling breath, and then Brahmari, the humming breath. So with Shitali, the cooling breath, you're going to curl the tongue. So you make a tube like this with your tongue. And if you can't do that and you find it very difficult, you do the alternative, which is Sit Kari. Sit Kari is open the lips, but keep the teeth closed, and you bring the air through the sides of the teeth. The tongue rests at the back of the middle of the teeth, and then you're pulling the air through the sides. So the lips have to be open for Sit Kari. With Shitali, curl the tongue in through the tongue and out through the nose, or Sit Kari in through the teeth and out through the nose. Okay. So if you're familiar with these practices and you've got your own breath count, whether that be a 4-second inhale, 8-second exhale, or 5-second in, 10 seconds out, please work with that at home. I'll just keep it really simple today. 4 seconds in, 8 seconds out. So if you do have your own practice, you just continue and you'll be out of sync with me, obviously. We won't do any retention today, so it's just simple inhale through the tongue or teeth, Exhale out the nose. And then once we're done with the Shitali, we'll pause for a moment, and then we'll move straight into the Brahmari, inhaling through the nose, exhaling with a soft hum for about double the length on the exhale breath. So the humming, it's a very soft vibratory hum, like an NNNG sound that you feel vibrating at the base of the brain. Again, it's not too loud, it's not forced, so it's a really soothing humming effect. It can be done in different ways, but I find that this way has a very therapeutic effect. Okay. So let's work with the Shitali first, and you're still doing the same things with this area below the navel, breathing fully into the area above first, then side ribs, chest. And then it's a passive exhale, squeezing below navel, end of exhale. Okay. If you'd like to put the hands on the body, if you find it helpful, do that. You can close your eyes. The jaws free. Throat and neck are soft, shoulders relaxed. Take awareness down to the pubosacral area. Exhale through the nose. And then start to find a nice full breath, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. Feel full. And exhale out the nose for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Gently squeeze below navel. Empty. Good. So Shitali through the tongue, or Sitkari through the teeth now. Inhale for 3, 4. Pause, tongue comes back. Exhale out the nose for about 8. So you might have that little constriction in the throat, pausing at the end of the exhale. Curl the tongue. Soft sound. Inhale for 4. Tongue comes back. Exhale out the nose for about 8. You manage the space below the navel at the end. Pause. Now you're empty. Tone the pelvic floor. Inhale through tongue or teeth. Pause at the top. Feel full. Exhale out the nose for 8. Manage space under your fingertips. Empty. Pause. Good. Inhale tongue or teeth. Little pause at the top. Feel full. Exhale. It's a passive release through the nose. Connecting a little bit more at the end of the exhale below the navel. Empty. Pause. So try another 3 on your own. Really engaged, you're with it, you're focused, present. Don't strain the breath, keep it flowing, it's smooth, calm, centered. One more. So you let the breath return to its natural state for a moment. Soft and free above the navel, supported from below. The shoulders relaxed. Then we'll move on to the Brahmari breath. We'll do 7 of these to finish today. Exhale. Connect in the upper zone. Breathe in through the nose. And a longer hum on the exhale. Number 6, slow, calm. Make sure your lips are soft. Last one. Notice these practices in a state, be feeling a lot more centered, calm, grounded. Let's finish together with one Om. Breathe in. Hands to your heart in gratitude for this time, these practices, your body, and for the wonderful day you have planned ahead. Thank you, everyone. Right.
Thank you.
Mm.
Lovely.
Thank you. Thank you. Hope you all have a smashing day. Enjoy. And then hopefully I'll get the link to you and you can practice again, and then I'll pop it up on my YouTube channel as well. So have a wonderful, superb day. And if ever there's anything you need, just send me a WhatsApp if you need some help with these practices, a little bit of guidance. So thank you. Thank you, Mags, for setting us up on Zoom.